The show is brought to you in part by Old World Pizza, featuring Fat Ricky's, with store locations in Romeoville, Shorewood, and Orland Park. Great food, great service. Visit a location near you today, where you're treated like an all-star every day. Hey, it's the Rooster above the SouthwestSportsNet.com. The Oswego Panthers used a 35-point first half to silence Romeoville 41-0 at home in Oswego. Panthers' big play machine was in full working order after Oswego went up 14-0 when senior quarterback Rainwright hit senior Jack Jankowski on a 47-yard strike, and then the rout was on. Oswego scored on every possession in the second quarter with a balanced attack on offense led by Wainwright's arm and senior fullback Bryce Holmes' legs, who used only 7 carries to eclipse the 100 yards in the game. Romeoville's defense simply couldn't slow down Oswego, and to make matters worse, their own offense struggled to move the ball against the Panther defense. For the Panthers, the shutout is their second straight as they begin to dominate in the SBC, not allowing a score from Minooka in Week 3 either. Romeoville, on the other hand, has yet to score in conference and has scored only once this season in 4 games and will need to run the table if they have any shot at a playoff berth. Oswego improves to 3-1 on the year and will travel to crosstown Oswego East Friday night, while the Spartans will host Plainfield South.
We're here just scouting with Sportsnet here with 3 seniors from Romeoville football team. You got Jake Van Buell, starting quarterback, number 5. Mark Chaparro, middle linebacker, number 42. And Caleb Bailey, number 1, that also played on both sides of the ball. Chaparro, how do you feel that your middle linebacker skills and also your defensive line did in this game today?
I think we did a pretty good job with our gaps, more than likely, but it was just there was a lot of perimeter. There's a lot of perimeter run, and we got to find a way to stop that.
All right, Caleb Bailey, as far as running the ball on the offensive side of the ball, is there anything else that you could have done today that your offensive line could have done, or anything that you could have spoke up with the coach as far as that could have been happening? Or
everything was just happening. I mean, towards the end there we started running harder and all that stuff, so we didn't quit or anything. But I don't know. We just tried our hardest. It's not we can do anything different now.
Mm-hmm. Jake Van Buell, after being out last week with the concussion, having a sophomore come up playing your position, how did it feel being back at the range today?
It definitely felt good. It felt like we took a step up, not by the score, but mentally, our offense, our timing was there, everything was there. We just got to make some plays and work on that next week.
Kelvin with Sportsnet here with Romeoville head coach, Coach Kuna. Score is 41-0. We have any different outlooks for the rest of the season, or what do playoff hopes look like?
Well, I mean, obviously talk playoff hopes. I mean, we got ourselves painted in the corner. I mean, we're 0-4. We'd have to win out the last 5 games. Is it possible? Yeah, it is. We have enough playoff points. Is it a reality? I don't know. I mean, we're thin this year. We knew that. Playing a lot of younger guys, and and they're growing each week. We've only got a dozen seniors on the team, and they're doing the best that they can. But we knew it was going to be a growing year for us. And the key is that we get better each week. And we've kind of realized that, and the guys understand some of these things. We want to be in the postseason, of course, but it might not be a reality. We still got an outside shot. We're going to play next week as if it's a playoff game because it's our last opportunity to get in. If not, we're going to take each game in stride and try to get better for the future and for our seniors to finish out their careers on a good note. I thought we played a lot better tonight than we did last week against Plainfield Central, and I think Oswego's a much better team than Plainfield Central. So I mean, from our standpoint, when we went down the checks and lists, and we'll do it more thoroughly tomorrow morning, I think we did a lot more positives tonight than we did a week ago. I can't say that we had a lot of positives at all last week. It's a dismal game. So, I mean, there were some positives on offense. I think we showed that we can run the ball a little bit more effective tonight. I think we moved it around a little bit better defensively. I thought we played more aggressive against a much more physical football team. And I was proud of them for that. But we still got a lot to work on. We're a long way from being the team that we wanted to be. But you know what? We're not going to quit. The kids aren't going to quit. We're going to come back every day and try to get better for the next week.
Calvin with Sportsnet here with Oswego head coach. How do you think your team did today against Romeoville coming into the game?
Excellent. But, you can't beat 41-0. We're pleased. Our kids played very well. Stuck to the game plan, did what we asked. assistant coaches did a great job of developing a game plan and put our kids in the right place for success. Proud of them.
Looked like you guys had a very big, powerful running game with your fullback basically within 2 plays getting 80 yards. How do you feel about that? Bryce Holmes a special athlete for us. He's a great kid, very smart. Anytime you can get that first level, that first threat to get the ball and get some positive yardage from the fullback position, it's a definite plus.
It's been a production of SouthwestSportsNest.com, home of the playmakers and game changers. Remember, do your best. Get on the nest.